I'm about to give you a harsh reality. Very, very harsh reality. As you get older, it is from what I've seen in 15 years of working with the older population, it is probably a 97.2% chance that all your friends that you had back in the day, your day ones, your best friends, your best friend, it's a good chance they're not going to be your best friends anymore as you get older. It's a solid chance. There's relocating, there's moving, there's just drifting apart. You know, you do have technology now, which is a plus. That's a benefit. Technology should help future friends. It should help the next generation of older people. And when I get older, it should help me keep in touch with friends. But if I'm to take anything that I've learned working with the older population, I'm talking 80s, 90s, late 70s, I've learned that your closest friends probably won't be your closest friends when you're older, when you're getting up in age. A lot of people, like I said, relocate. You sometimes have to go into a facility and you lose touch. It's just normal. It happens, out of sight, out of mind. That type of thing happens. The title of this video is New Friends or No Friends. Now, I'm going to paint a picture of the average person who lives in a nursing home. Long term. You're there long term. Okay? I have seen a lot of long-term residents flourish in nursing homes, and I have seen a lot of long-term residents become more isolated, reclusive, shut down, shut out. I have seen both sides. Of course, the person who thrives, I'm going to encourage you, if you go into a nursing home or, know someone in a nursing home, encourage you to be like that person. That's the person that comes out all the time, wakes up, gets out of their room, engages in all the activities, engages in the socialization. Everybody knows this person. Therapy knows this person. We all know him. We all speak to him. We all show love to him. That's the person that thrives. This person has lots of new friends. I become one of her new close friends. She tells me she loves me. I had a lady today, I love you, Ivan. Yelled it from her bed. Love you too, mama. Gotta love patients like that. Outgoing. I'm not telling you gotta be outgoing. I am telling you, however, in a situation like this, you're making a lot of new friends. A lot of new friends. You didn't meet these people before. You didn't know these people back in the day. You just meeting these people at 85, 95 years old. You're just meeting these people. And these people are drawn to you because of your personality. They're becoming close. We look out for you. We, when something is wrong with you, we talk to you. We stop what we're doing, try to find out what's wrong. We become your new friends. New friends. The people who, and there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this if you want to be in isolation. You don't want to come out of your room. You don't want to socialize. You hate going to bingo. You don't want to go down for coffee. The coffee is disgusting. You don't want the activities paper that shows you what we're doing for the day or the coming weeks. That type of person typically has no friends. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You want to stay to yourself, dealing with depression, dealing with, the stress of being in this environment. I get it. 100%. However, there is something to be said when we notice the people who make the most of it, socialize, make new friends. I have seen people become best friends in their 90s. You ever seen that? You ever seen a couple 90-year-olds become best friends? Oh, you're 90? How old are you? I'm 90. I've introduced best friends. Hey, she's got a lot in common with you. You might want to meet her. And then these people are just inseparable for the rest of their lives. I got two guys right now. Both of them suffer, not going to say dementia. That's not listed. It says confusion. They suffer from some mild confusion, yes. These two guys just became roommates maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Since that time, you cannot separate these two guys. You can't separate these two guys. One guy always walks around with a work outfit on. I can't remember what kind of work he did, but he has a lot of uniforms from his job. Maybe some type of factory work, but he looks like he's a maintenance man or a mechanic. And he wears a mechanic outfit all the time in the nursing home, even though he's years past retirement. He kept those daggone work shirts with his name on them. He looks really cool too. He's a white gentleman. The other gentleman is a black gentleman, a little short guy. Both of them suffer from mild confusion. They became roommates a few weeks ago, and when I tell you, they do everything together. If one of them is coming to therapy, the other one comes along with them. I have seen each one of them. They both can walk, use walkers, but they also keep the wheelchair on the side just in case. A lot of people do that in nursing homes. Even if you can walk, you keep the wheelchair on the side just in case you want to ride one day. You gotta be careful with them wheelchairs, man. They get comfortable. They get too comfortable with them wheelchairs. I have seen both of these gentlemen pushing each other in the wheelchair. That's how cool they are. Mild confusion. That's just how cool they are. They have pushed each other in the wheelchair. And I swear at least once or twice a week, they both walk the entire facility looking for the way out. What I mean is, they'll stop me in the hallway. Hey, you know how we get out of here? I can't tell them how to get out. I can't do that. So I'll step into that world. I'll step into their world, and I'll just say, hey, I don't know. You might want to, go that way. Keep on going, and they'll just keep on going, and they'll go around the whole building looking for a way out. In a good mood too. It's not like they're upset. They're just looking for the way out. Both there long term. They are like best friends, and they're both confused. I've seen dementia patients become best friends, like inseparable. I got two right now, not dementia, but I got two right now that when one of them gets out of the bed and gets dressed, she'll come out in her wheelchair and she'll wheel herself to this one lady's room and tell her to get out of bed. Get out of bed. What is like coffee? They're getting ready to serve coffee. And the other one, she'll get out of bed. I can't tell you how much I love to see that. I love to see that because they're new friends. They just became friends probably maybe about a year ago. And they're like inseparable. So the title of this video is New Friends or Old Friends. If you're the type of person that understands that there will be close to 9 billion people on the planet, 9 billion people on the planet, there's nothing wrong with making new friends. And you're going to meet a lot of new friends when you get older, as you get older. It's a good thing. I'm encouraging you not to shut people off, even though times can get tough, stress. I get it. You might not be a quote unquote people person, but I'm telling you, as you get older, man, you're going to need that friend. You really are. You're going to need that friend. The people who stay isolated and don't want to talk, don't want to socialize, a lot of times they become bitter. A lot of times they become angry. A lot of times they just, I don't know. From what I see, they're just not happy. Just not happy. But the people who are open and accepting of meeting new people, having new friends, I usually see those people thrive in older age. If I end up in a nursing home, I'm going to be like them. I'm going to meet people and greet people, and I'm going to try to get to know people, try to be outgoing, even with the workers, man. That's another thing. They get cool with the workers that way. Us, we take a real good interest in them. And they always know that they can, depend on us if they need any help with anything. So yeah, that's the video, man. New friends or old friends? You choose. Be somebody that is down with making new friends. There's like songs about like no new friends. I don't need no new friends. No, yes you do. Stop. Yes you do. You need new friends. Because the friends that you do have, trust me, when you get older, you're not going to have them. They're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. You think they might. They're not going to be there. So be open to making new friends. Okay? That's my lesson for today. Nothing wrong with new friends. Oh man, these dudes be walking around trying to escape. You gotta redirect them, man. Cool guys. All right, y'all. So that's the video, man. I'm gonna keep my eye on the road. Y'all know the drill, man. Respect your elders. Shout out to all the healthcare workers out there. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. And y'all be cool. I'll let y'all in the next video.